It was a quiet Sunday morning. The soft sound of rain tapped against the balcony glass while Olivia prepared breakfast. Daniel's phone buzzed on the counter. He glanced at her, hesitated, then picked it up quickly. "Hey, baby, I miss you too," he whispered, stepping out onto the balcony. Olivia froze. The knife in her hand stopped mid-slice. He never called her baby anymore. Through the glass door, she could see his reflection, smiling softly, lowering his voice. Her chest tightened. She told herself it was probably a work call, but deep down, her heart already knew this wasn't business. Olivia and Daniel had been married for 5 years. They weren't the fiery couple they once were, but she thought they were still solid, the kind of love that survived silence. He was an architect, always busy, late nights, missed dinners, forgotten anniversaries. But every time she doubted, she reminded herself, he's just tired. She had fought too hard for this marriage to let suspicion tear it apart. So when he came back inside that morning, acting normal, kissing her cheek and saying, "Coffee smells great, Liv," she forced a smile and whispered, "It's almost ready." But her hands were shaking, because sometimes pretending everything's fine hurts more than the truth. The next few days felt heavier. Daniel became extra careful, locking his phone, stepping away during calls, smiling more than usual, as if trying to erase her doubts. Olivia played along, but she noticed every detail. The perfume on his shirt that wasn't hers, the sudden gym sessions at odd hours, the long, distracted stares at his phone screen. One evening, while he was taking a shower, she finally picked up his phone. It was locked, of course. But she didn't need to read texts to find the truth. The phone rang. The same number as before. No name, just private. Her heartbeat raced. She pressed record on her phone's voice memo app, then answered softly. Silence for a second. Then a familiar voice whispered, "I can't wait to see you again tonight." Olivia's stomach dropped. She knew that voice. It was her sister, Lily. Her own blood. Her best friend since childhood. The person she trusted more than anyone else. Olivia hung up immediately, her hands trembling, tears already burning her eyes. The world around her blurred. Every family dinner, every conversation between them suddenly made sense in the worst way possible. She sat in silence, her heart breaking in slow motion. And in that silence, something inside her hardened. She wasn't going to scream. She wasn't going to beg. She was going to end this with grace and proof. The next night, Olivia invited both Daniel and Lily over for dinner. Her voice over the phone was calm, even cheerful. "Let's have a small family dinner. It's been too long," she said. Daniel hesitated, but agreed. Lily sounded nervous. Olivia could hear it in her voice, but she said yes too. That evening, the dining table looked perfect. Candles, wine, and soft music. Olivia looked stunning, not like a broken wife, but like a woman ready to take back her power. They laughed awkwardly, talked about random things, but the tension in the room was thick. Olivia smiled through it all. Then, after dessert, she picked up her phone from the table and said softly, "I recorded something last night. I'd love for you both to hear it." Daniel's smile faded. Lily's fork froze mid-air. Olivia pressed play. The room filled with the sound of Daniel's voice, soft, affectionate. "Hey, baby, I miss you too." Then Lily's unmistakable reply, "I can't wait to see you again tonight." The silence that followed was deafening. Daniel's face went pale. Lily's eyes filled with tears. Olivia looked at both of them, her voice calm but trembling. "You know what's funny? I thought love meant forgiving mistakes, but I never imagined I'd have to forgive this." She stood up slowly, wiping a single tear from her cheek. Then she looked at her sister. "You didn't just betray me, Lily. You killed every childhood memory we shared." And, turning to Daniel, "And you You made me believe I wasn't enough, when the truth is, you never were." Without another word, she picked up her coat and walked out. Neither of them followed, because what could they say? Olivia moved out the next morning. No drama, no screaming, just quiet strength. She filed for divorce, blocked both their numbers, and took time to rebuild herself. Some nights she'd still wake up thinking about that call, but instead of pain, she felt pride. Because she didn't lose her husband or her sister that night, she lost two people who were never truly hers. Some truths destroy you for a moment, but free you for a lifetime. Broken. Olivia didn't need revenge. She didn't need closure. Her silence was the closure. If you discovered betrayal between your partner and your own family, would you expose them or quietly walk away?